So this is, I guess it's going to be a rant. I have no other reason why I'm going to just talk about this. I want to hear your opinions. What do you think of All Star Weekend? I want to tell you why I think it sucks. And maybe this is just nostalgia just coming in, Cinema Paradiso style that when you reflect on something, you always think it's better in the past. But, and I am only 22 years of age, but I've been watching the NBA since like '06, '07, and just divulging me in like the amount of books and content I've consumed. I think I have a fair knowledge to discuss this, and let's just get right into it. Obviously, I discussed in the past video, the dunk contest isn't what it used to be because, first off, the stuff that they were doing in the original dunk contest, like that the one everyone references, Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, you see that on Overtime and on your Snapchat stories and on Twitter all the time of kids doing that in the free throw lines in high school. Like those, it's very athletic. And plus, we've seen every dunk possible. And somebody also commented, once you start having like NBA Live 2K and Street just letting you start to do dunk contests in the games, we've seen every dunk possible. So I'm not saying the dunks are redundant because, every few years we have some great ones, Dwight Howard, Nate Robinson. And the one everyone talks about, Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine, I think that one's overrated because it's the only good one we have in a while. Like there was a good streak between, Gerald Green, okay, his year, I think that was '07 when he was, I believe, on the Timberwolves. There was a lot of good dunk contests out there. And I just think, again, everyone's a freak athlete. It's just the time. It takes too long. Like, let's get more people in there and more like one and done. If you mess up, get the L out, And that's my thought right there. 3-point contest is perfect. That was fun. I enjoyed it, really. I enjoyed the 3-point contest this year. Skills challenge sucked. That was stupid. Why do we have a G League guy there? The Cavs were awesome. The Rooks were cool. I think it should be like, the Rooks. Maybe you have like the sophomores and then you have the vets. Okay. That would make sense, but don't do that revamped skills challenge. Maybe just do the old school one. And also the Rooks and sophomores and the Rising Stars pictures looked ripped. They look so baked. And now we get to the All-Star game. Do I like the Elam ending, which is they take whatever the leading scorers have at the end of the third quarter. They had 24, so if it was like 133, the final score would be 157. And, instead of having a time limit, I think that's fine. But first off, I think the jerseys have gotten uglier. You look at all the cool jerseys that they've worn in the past. I think that the designs have gotten uglier. And I'm not saying that they should go back to making people wear the jerseys that their team is. I'm saying like let's go back and let's maybe go for a cool theme or something tied to that city. Like if we're going, when I think it's the turquoise ones, which I believe is like 98. And they're like turquoise and they have like cactus because I think it was in like Arizona or San Antonio. That's cool. That's really cool that they do something to tie in right there. And maybe it's just because we've seen it so many times. I think the Rising Sophomore Stars tournament, that was cool. Okay, that was something different we hadn't seen before. You had guys playing. I don't know how much monetary incentive there's in this. Like I know there's not hella, but I think it's definitely the All-Star game isn't too terrible. It's just All-Star weekend sucks. Like, I think the dunk contest, we had 4 guys, and Juan Toscano Anderson, Cole Anthony, Jalen Green was abysmal, and, Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin knew what he was doing. And someone broke it down. Cole Anthony's had like less than 30 dunk attempts in his college career, and people were like, his high school, in his NBA career, and everyone's like, you should have seen what he done in high school. Well, that was 2 ACLs ago, and I'm not saying anything to disregard. Let's like get a bunch of guys, maybe go in free agency and be like, hey, any guys like, people don't know about, put them out there. Or G League guys. If you were starting to there shouldn't be G League guys in the NBA All-Star weekend. That's the first thing. There should never be guys in the G League who are participating in NBA All-Star. I don't care if your brother's name is Antetokounmpo. Okay, that is something I think was ridiculous, and I found it quite shocking that the NBA actually did that because I honestly didn't think that they would do that. But hey, and it always feels like I don't know. I think also like they're way better than the NFL's Pro Bowl. More people watch it and everything, but I do feel like there's something missing, and I don't know if it's like pizzazz or I just think NBA All Star Weekend's boring. Maybe have them do like stand up, like have them do like have like an NBA All Star talent show. I have no idea. I just think, but then you'd be like, that's not bringing people towards the game. And you're 100% right. I don't want to see, Curry and his wife, and, I think it was like 2 Chainz and his wife just play a guessing game for like 30 minutes. That was stupid. There was a lot of things that they incorporated that I was like, why are we doing this? Let's just get through the events. If you guys want to do these charades like in between each event, I didn't get that. I like the HBCU. I really like how they're pumping HBCUs. Like, there's a bunch of HBCUs by me. I'm trying to think, is Coppin State an HBCU? I know Morgan State obviously is an HBCU. Morgan State, my friend, like my best friend, who's actually my roommate, his room's behind this wall. Shout out Chris. Chris, he actually lives like, I could walk from his mother's house to Morgan State's campus. Morgan State's campus is beautiful. If you guys have never seen Morgan State's campus, they've like every time when we come back from college, and I usually drive to, whenever we do stuff, I usually pick him up because I'm always driving. And I swear every time they have like a new like skyscraper, it looks like our new fantastically beautiful building just built right there. But I want to know, I've never actually been to Coppin State's campus, but I've always wondered if Coppin State's Coppin State's a historically black university. I had a teacher who was a volleyball player there. Right, Coppin State's actually kind of nice. Coppin State's, I've never seen Coppin State, but good for them. Good for them. But I don't know what this video has divulged into. We're talking about HBCUs. There's a lot. I think I'm going to wrap this up by like saying like, hey, I want to talk about, I'm going to start NBA draft content hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I don't like, get lazy or something like that. And I will do it. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to do draft content. I'm going to do the top 5 players in the draft, and we're going to make our way in hopefully in the next 20 days, which will mean by March Madness start, I will have all 100 players done. If I can possibly do that, I will, I will be amazed by myself. Do I believe I can do it? I think it's like 50-50 at this point, but, I think definitely crazier things have been done. But hey, I hope you guys do have a great day. That's the video for me. I don't have anything else. I think I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I'm pretty beat. Like, yeah, the NBA All-Star game. So that was an interesting game. So peace out, guys.